at the end of my shift, I would collect all my facts, and after the Molly Lewis call, and I would collect my facts and read them, and I get $5 per fact. So, chat, I need you to count off these facts for me.
I haven't put mine in yet. I'll write it real quick.
I mean, neither.
Well, you can just read them out or say them after Kathleen.
Yes.
Okay.
Chat, count these facts for me. All right. Oh, but first of all, yay, really, I'll see you at the dinner. All right. Steve Butts. Pandas are more closely related to raccoons than to bears. 1. Kristen Lindsay. All calico cats are female by genetic requirement. Jamie Dillon. Many corgis have specific color patterns, and people used to believe they were mounts for fairies.
That's adorable!
Yeah.
Steptoe. John Roderick is the unofficial mascot of Xbox Connect by the name of Captain Connect.
Huh.
Grant Imahara. Grant Imahara has double-jointed thumbs. Lily. Magenta is not actually a color.
It has to do with how light plays off things.
Ian. Cephalopods are not sharks.
That's a terrible fact.
Robert
Still a
Koo.
fact.
Robert Koo. From experience, it takes 10 floors for an elevator's emergency brakes to kick in.
Holy bus! What was that?
It was like a couple days before he got here.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah.
pro tip, Graham.
Yeah.
We have like a 13-story building limit in Victoria.
So
as
always
I
take the
recall.
stairs.
So always take the
That
stairs.
bonus fact is always take the stairs in Victoria. Jim Sterling. The whiptail lizard is almost all female, and therefore they can reproduce by simulating sex with other lady lizards, which will then cause them to release to stimulate their ovaries, and they will generate a genetic clone of themselves.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Dicks. Pomegranates grow wild in Afghanistan.
Huh.
Really?
Mike Robles. You cannot talk while inhaling through your nose. Dr. Vancouver. The pangolin's tongue starts all the way down at the bottom of their rib cage.
Yeah.
Jer. A group of mallard ducks is called a sword of ducks. Kate. A pregnant goldfish is called a twit.
Kathleen, I hate to interrupt you, but Stephen Quinn is watching. Sorry. CBC radio host from Vancouver. Kathleen's favorite after an intro ever.
Stephen Quinn, you are my favorite CBC host. That is my fact. Kim, you cannot move your foot clockwise while you move your hand counterclockwise. Bill, bison will sacrifice one of the herd to escape wolves. If they are being chased down by wolves, they will actively find the weakest member of their herd and run them down, so that bison will be sacrificed to the wolves and the rest can get away free.
Bill's fact is bisons are douchebags.
Yes,
Bisons aren't douchebags.
Yes, Alex. Helium is a byproduct of nuclear decay, and we are running out of it. Bill's mom, Kate. In 1983, Bill was the biggest baby born in the Huntsville, Ontario hospital. Jeff Green of
Not really surprised.
Jeff Green of Popcat. Plants vs. Zombies was originally going to be called Lawn of the Dead, but they couldn't use that name due to licensing issues. And my bonus Jeff Green fact is there is actually a Bejeweled backstory, which is unbelievable, but he couldn't tell us what it was. Ian, Big Ian. 7-Eleven's head office is in Japan. Yahtzee's fact. John Patrick Flattery, a.k.a. the voice of the sniper in Team Fortress 2, is married to Ellen McLean, the voice of GLaDOS.
And the Team Fortress 2 announcer.
Yes. Veronica Belmont's fact. Turtles like to eat pumpkin pie filling. Movie Bob's fact. The highest grossing family film of all time adjusted for inflation is the first Muppet movie.
Which may not be entirely accurate, but we're taking it.
Neil Gaiman's fact. Bees will not fill in space exactly 2 bees in size. There is bee space, where they will not block themselves in. Bee space. That's a great fact from Neil Gaiman. Sam Logan. At the time, the original Ninja Turtles was the highest grossing indie movie ever made. There is no credit to this fact.
Tell us what it is.
It's the neutron star.
Neutron star fact.
Oh, wait, wait.
Oh,
that's
that was
Phil Plait.
Yeah.
Phil Plait. Phil Plake's fact. Bad astronomer. A neutron star is so dense that a piece the size of a sugar cube sitting on the surface of the Earth would weigh as much as all the cars in the United States of America.
Wow.
Combined.
Ken Stacy's fact.
He's not a bad astronomer at all. He's been lying this whole time.
You cannot keep your eyes open when you sneeze.
Unless
Yeah.
you like physically like.
Yeah,
force them.
physically impossible. It hurts to be tried.
Psycho Pez. The name Pez comes from the first, middle, and last letters of the German word for peppermint, Pfefferminz, and the first candies were peppermint and came in dispensers shaped like lighters.
Sorry, I have a fact to interject with here, which is that according to the chat, we are $166 from the next hour of driving.
Oh no!
Which will put us into bonus time.
Oh no.
You guys have to like get back to doing your homework or
See if
something.
Stephen Quinn wants to send us a fact really quick. Peter Segal.
Good job.
Mario was named after one of Nintendo of America's landlords. They could not pay their rent, and they did not like the guy very much. Dostro's fact. Real buses tend to go faster than those in Sega CDs. Which actually we've disproven, so ha. Andre's fact. Sea urchins do not age. Peter Klein's fact. Slimer's original name was Onionhead. Monty Cook's fact. At one point, Monty Cook could recite all of Ghostbusters from beginning to end.
Double Ghostbuster fact.
Liz Smith's fact. Liz is the coolest person Graham has ever met.
Fact.
Yes. Mikey Newman's fact. The Borderlands mocap for Lilith in the opening scene bus ride, she sachets around, is Mikey Newman.
I can never watch that again in the same way.
Felicia Day's fact. Yak's milk is pink.
Apparently that's also untrue, but whatever.
Actually,
Steve Dangler's fact.
There was some debate in the chat. It doesn't
Yes.
matter.
Yeah.
Roll on.
Yes, Steve once proposed to Kim Stockwood, who was a one-hit wonder with You Jerk in the 90s.
She said no.
She said no. It probably turned out better. Ash's fact. The throaty noise pilots make is to stay on the airspace and let other pilots know they cannot talk.
I'm still talking here.
Wow.
Notch's fact. Horses can generalize, even though for a long time people believed they could not.
Horses can be racist.
Yes. German musician C418. Cows have anal muscles. Seg, organizer of another Child's Play charity, Umlaut. Telltale has its very own Narnia. To get into their green screen room, you have to enter a door that looks suspiciously like a cupboard. Uberbeth's fact. The original Drink the Kool-Aid came from the Georgetown Massacre, but they really drank generic Flavor Aid.
Flavor Aid.
Susan Arendt's fact. The only sport for which the rules stipulate that you must play left-handed is polo. Tally's fact. Hinged scissors were invented by the Romans approximately 100 AD. My subsequent fact to that is the first incident of running with scissors was also approximately 100 AD. Whose fact is this? There's no credit to it.
I don't know.
I don't remember, so I'm going to have to skip that because I need
read it
credit.
out. I'm sure
Read it out.
I'm sure somebody will remember.
Uncredited. Valve has an email account for Gayben at valve.com.
Ben.
Gayben
G-A-Y-B-E-N.
because of how Gabe Newell pronounces his address.
Which is Gabe N.
Gayben. Gayben. Yes.
Gabe N at Valve.
Yes. Sean Becker's fact. Sean Becker has never and will never eat a McRib. Justin McElroy's
Maybe
fact.
was that Susan's fact?
No.
Okay. Weird.
Pringles are mandated to be referred to as potato crisps because they are made of reconstituted potatoes, and manufacturers of technical potato chips, actually made of potato chunks, could not compete. Graham's fact. The first time Graham heard Africa by Toto was the rap cover by Carl Wolf.
I'm so sorry.
Paul's fact. The over 9,000 meme dialogue from Dragon Ball Z was actually over 8,000, but was changed in the dub because the lip flaps synced better. No, you have to credit your facts. Who wrote this? Ben Edlund, the creator of...
Johnny.
Okay. Johnny Blakeborow's fact. Ben Edlund, the creator of The Tick, wrote the Firefly episode Janestown, including writing the song The Hero of Canton. Beige's fact. As a Freemason, Beige wants to be clear that his society is not a secret society, but a society with secrets.
There's a distinction.
Nice.
Corey's fact. The Bayer filter is 50% green, 25% red, and 25% blue because photos would look weird otherwise. Crow's fact. HillaryDuff.com and Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged Series.com both use the exact same custom site encoding. Tina's fact. Inside the human eye, the retina is wired backwards. The light has to pass through the nerves and connecting cells to reach the photoreceptor cells that will receive the light. Molly Lewis's fact. Stephen Fry smells like roses and cologne. That's a great fact. Ashley Allman's fact. McDonald's French fries taste different than those... McDonald's French fries taste different than those in North America.
Japanese French fries.
Japanese. No, there's a missing word there. Japanese McDonald's French fries taste different. Keldane's fact. The suggested serving for the half-pound Reese's peanut butter cup is 1/6 of it. And Molly's mom's fact. Molly Lewis's nickname as a little girl was Gorbachev, and it was shortened to Gorby.
Nice.
Let's get the added bonus stats.
Yep. So,
Bonus facts, Brent.
So, Navy people are very superstitious, as I'm sure everyone knows. It is tradition that, and I know this for 100% certainty in Canadian Navy, but I'm pretty sure it's North American just North American as a whole, that during a toast, sailors do not clink glasses because the sound resembles the ringing of a bell, which is what they do when a sailor is lost at sea. So it's bad luck.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, I need you to go pick up that thing now.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
Do we have any other bonus facts?
We do. We have a bunch.
I've got a bonus fact from England.
Okay, hold on. How do I sum up that last fact?
Sailors are allowed to
Sailors
treat
do not
glasses.
clink their glasses at sea because it sounds like the noise, the bell ringing made to signal a sailor lost at sea.
You can also not clink glasses with a friend because it actually implies that you find them to be a possible enemy. The reason
Right,
being,
because you're, carry on.
poison glass.
Okay,
I thought that was
Jamie?
throwing the drink in their face.
Give me your English fact.
No, the...
It is illegal
That
to
doesn't
die
make you-
inside the Houses of Parliament.
That's a great
awesome.
fact.
That's nice.
Great.
That's nice.
What was that?
Like, unless you're the queen, right?
No, it is a, oh yes, unless you are the Queen. It is illegal to die in the Houses of Parliament.
Really?
Because
Interesting.
because the Houses of Parliament are considered part of the palace, I think, and if you die in the palace, you are entitled to a state funeral, and so they don't want to do that. For
Is it illegal to? What?
Stephen Quinn just tweeted me a fact.
Yeah.
Woohoo! The population of Winnipeg is 633,000 people. The average age of a Winnipegger is 38.7 years old. Thank you,
Yay.
CBC!
More facts. Kara.
Okay, I got a fact.
Truth fact.
Okay, so everyone knows that red ants bite, but did you also know that black ants bite as well? But they only do it once. They bite for life. Wow. And I know this because I went camping once when I was about 7, my sister was about 5, and she woke up with a black ant on her eyelid, bitten down. And my dad, in his infinite wisdom, goes, "Oh, I'll just pull it off." However, the ant's jaw was so strong that he actually separated the ant's head from its body, and the ant's head remained clamped firmly on my sister's eyelid. So upon going to the hospital, we learned that ants bite down once, they bite for good, they bite for life. And the only way to get it off is to actually squeeze either side of its jaws and it will release. And that's the end of it.
And for that reason, they have been used in a pinch in some...
Yeah,
That's
I
nice.
can
Yeah,
do
they
that.
use them as stitches. In,
Yep.
Really?
In,
Yeah.
More animal
Wow.
facts. Rhinos only run in a straight line. Don't swear.
Yeah.
And that their horn is made of hair.
Hmm?
Their horn is made of hair.
There's another good one.
Did Jeremy ever give a fact? He just got here.
Yeah, no, he
Oh,
gave us
okay.
a sword fact.
Chris, you got a fact? Oh, right, of course.
A fact. Any fact. It just has to be true.
Carrots used to be purple.
There you go.
Yeah.
Carrots used to be purple.
Hey, when we got all
I have a
these,
fact.
could we give
I
them to
thought
you
of
to
one.
put up on the
Yeah.
blog?
Yeah, sure.
But
What you got
Kathleen's
for us,
standing between me and the camera.
Perfect.
In at least in the Canadian minor hockey, or at least according to Canadian minor hockey rules, when a referee drops the puck at center ice, if it is at the start of a period, he faces the timing bench to indicate to the timekeeper to start the clock. If it's between goals, he faces the players' benches to make sure they're not getting up to any shenanigans, because they're angry at one another.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
That is extremely complicated to write out, Matt.
But very Canadian.
So start, he faces the referee.
At the start of any period, he faces the time clock, like the time bench.
Stephen Quinn says we're awesome.
Yay! I'm so happy!
No, you're
I love on the coast!
You're such a groupie.
I know. I'm a huge CBC groupie.
Now that we know that important people are watching, I'd like to let it be known that my fan fiction is ready.
Oh no.
I have facts.
Oh,
Nope.
Jessica's
Yeah,
got
I'll
five
Jessica's
facts.
back.
Elephants will deliberately get drunk.
Yeah.
They do.
Off of
They
what?
eat amarula fruit.
That
You know,
one.
That's the
the amarula
African.
drink.
Uh-huh.
It's based on fermented amarula fruit, and they will
They'll wait for it
totally
to
eat
rot
that.
and eat it while it's bad to get drunk.
Elephants are
Told you I loved elephants.
According to my bad logic, all horses are racist and all elephants are drunk.
It's true.
And all octopuses are not sharks.
Very well done.
That's true.
Like 20 minutes after.
Stop messaging that account. If you're trying to get in touch with Graham, message
All
me
right.
directly.
I think
Yeah.
well, I may have not gotten 100 facts. I think I have made this desert bus fairly educational by collecting over 60 facts.
Not bad.
But I would really like to thank Alexander Ditto for proposing this challenge, because this was one of the best running challenges we have ever had.
It was a lot of fun.
This was a lot of fun.
How many?
He actually just said he was going to add one extra for Joko's future fact because he will be calling in later.
Oh.
So thank you for that.
Nice.
How many? Yes. So how many was that? 72.
Oh! And he says he's just going to donate the whole $500 to
Aw.
That
I
was
don't have to do math.
such a
Thank you.
Thank you. I think this was an amazing challenge, and I hope that I hope that everybody found it fun and educational, and will help them win a Trivial Pursuit.
When are we doing?